Welcome to our devotional for young men. This is Matthew Jimenez here from New Jersey.
Today, March 14th, the title of devotional is Under God's Wings. I am your servant Ruth, she replied, spread the corner of your covering over me, for you are my only family redeemer. Ruth chapter 3 verse 9. The story of Ruth and Boaz is one of the best stories of love and suspense we find in the Bible. I already shared with you the fact that I strongly admire Ruth because her main motivation in immigrating to Israel was to help her mother-in-law. Today I want to invite you to look at one more detail in the story of this exemplary girl. The Bible says that upon arriving in Bethlehem, Ruth began to work in the field of a rich man named Boaz. In chapter 3 we see that Ruth infiltrated Boaz's farm one night, uncovered his feet, and lay there. During the night, Boaz woke up frightened and realizing there was something at his feet. Asked who it was, and then Ruth said, I am your servant, Ruth. Spread the corner of your covering over me, for you are my family redeemer. To the modern reader, it looks like Ruth was asking Boaz to share his sheep with her, but in reality, Ruth was asking him to marry her. Even by today's standard, it might be considered scandalous to imagine a girl proposing to her boyfriend, since the expectation is that the man would make the request. However, there is a greater teaching in Ruth's request. The word covering in Hebrew can also be translated as wings, and this word only appears twice in the book of Ruth. Here in chapter 3 refers to Boaz's cloak covering, but already in chapter 2, Boaz had said the following to Ruth, May the Lord repay you for what you have done. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel. And under those wings you have come to take refuge. Ruth is able to ask Boaz to cover her with his cloak, because she has previously taken refuge under the wings of God of Israel. Choosing a life partner correctly today is no easy task, but Ruth's story provides you with the best example you can follow in choosing whom you're going to marry. First, take the refuge under God's wings, and only then you can correctly choose who will cover you with their cloak for the rest of their life.